Hi, my name is Alexis Morris. I'm in AS280 Section 202. I'm going to be reviewing my classmate Michaela Maloney's composition Part 1 photos. So I'm just going to start by going down the list of questions that we were given through our assignment. So I thought that she really understood the project requirements really well. She used a lot of different variety, didn't take pictures of just flat objects, flat scenery. They all had some depth to them and showed an actual scene with contrast and saturation and stuff. And I think that she really made sure to use different angles and lighting in her photos, and so it made really strong and showed that she really took the assignment seriously. Kind of going off what I just said about her color and saturation, I think that she effectively uses those two principles really well. You can see through the variety of her pictures that there's one thing that I think is a theme throughout all of her photos is a deep contrast and a deep saturation in colors, very prominent colors, and I don't know, just a overall calm feeling when you look at all the pictures, which it works for each individual picture there's a very calm feeling towards it, but once you see all of them put together you can see an overall theme. And I really like how they all end up going together at the end, once you're looking through all of her pictures on the Google Drive. I think if I had to pick a favorite picture, it would be one of the pictures with the neon donut sign. I think that that's just a really cool image because it really does show the principles I was just talking about really well, with the deep saturation and color and the deep contrast between the bright red and the black background and the shadowy figures in the image. Plus I think that it's just a really classic look, having the neon vintage sign with for donuts and stuff. I thought that was really interesting. And I really like seeing all the pictures of just the outdoorsy stuff that I know that she does for her camp and with the job that she has at that camp and everything. So it's really nice to see her using that as a mode to get out and be creative and inspire herself. I guess if I had to pick the weaker images in the bunch, I'd probably say they're the nature shots towards the end of the Google Drive. Compared to the rest, they just didn't really follow that theme of the deep saturation. They're just kind of an image of trees. Didn't follow the bright statements that I had seen, and so they didn't really have a flow for my eyes to follow throughout the imaging, looking at the images. I think to improve those, it would just be waiting until later on in the day to take a picture with a different lighting setting, or possibly using Photoshop or Illustrator, something, an editing format to just bring that down a little bit to go with the rest of the images that we had seen beforehand. But other than that, I think that she really understood this assignment, and all of her pictures have been 10 out of 10 ever since she started posting them on her Instagram and everything like that. And I really enjoyed getting to view her photos.